everybody, and welcome back into Minute Maid Park for the third and final game of this three-game set between the Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Blue Jays have been very good, and this series the Blue Jays have a .407 batting average. Pitching has only allowed 5 runs. They shut out the Astros last night, looking for their first sweep of the season tonight. They take on the Houston Astros here in Houston. The first game, 8-5, Toronto on Space Day. And then last night, 16-0, the Jays took down Houston in their new blue uniforms. Now today, going in normal blue for the third and final game of the set. The Blue Jays and the Yankees are the next series coming up. There will be a special game within there. A special ballpark game and special uniforms will come out for the Yanks and the Blue Jays. I believe it might be a Field of Dreams game. Yeah, it sounds like it will be, and that is going to be an entertaining one for sure. So we get the afternoon started here from Houston as the Blue Jays look for a sweep. Kevin Biggio at the top of the lineup tonight. He sit out the past few games. A chance for him to prove himself tonight. Here's a fly ball to center. The first pitch by Luis Garcia, and there's one down. Tag now for Toronto is Santiago Espinal. See Garcia shaking off the pitch now. He throws the one he wants, and this is line to third, 2 down. 2 quick outs here in the top of the first. The Blue Jays, not a good start. A fly ball and a line out, and here is Bo Bichette. Hitting .424 on the season. Here comes the pitch. This one gets down, and it is good. Down the line, picked up by the pitcher on the first. In time, they got him by a step. Work through the top half of the first. Astros coming up bottom one, scoreless here in Houston. Welcome into Houston. Jose Barrios gets the start today, 2-0 on the season. So is Garcia, and the first pitch thrown for a ball. Here it comes again, the Brantley at the top of the order tonight, and that misses quickly, 2-0. So Barrios has had his struggles with walks this season, as this one misses, and it's 3-0. David Hensley on deck, the leadoff man, has a 3-0 count here on Barrios. And this one misses way away for a leadoff walk on 4 pitches. Here's David Hensley. First pitch hit well, dropping fast and right, and it's foul. 7-3 Guardians beat the Tigers today. There's a swing and a miss. Hensley behind 0-2. And now he got him. Strike 3, swings and misses outside. Phillies beat the White Sox 6-2 in Chicago today. Batting now for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Well tagged, but foul. Rangers beat the Royals in KC 4-2. Here's the pitch, outside, 1-1. Blue Jays and Astros here. First game of the 3-game set from Yankees, or with the Yankees, is going to be a Field of Dreams game, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be entertaining as Altuve watches strike 3, 2 down. Here comes the pitch. Outside, there is ball 1. Astros a man on here in the first. Cincinnati did the Jays a favor by beating the Rays today 3-0 in Cincinnati. Taking the third and final game of the set. So the Blue Jays with a win can get 2 games ahead of the Rays. With a loss, they'll stay 1 game ahead. That's the favor that the Reds did Toronto today. 2-2 the count here on Tucker. A leadoff walk on 4 pitches. And now quickly 2 outs and a 2-2 count on Kyle Tucker. Cardinals beat the Diamondbacks today from St. Louis. Here's another foul off. Barrios being worked here in the first inning. 17 pitches already thrown. Here's a ground ball foul to stay alive. If you're just joining us, the Blue Jays looking for their first sweep of the year. Ground ball in the shift. Bichette not going to get it. It's going to scoot through for a base hit. 2 aboard here in the first with 2 outs for Houston. Dodgers beat the Mets today. Walk-off 3-run shot in the bottom of the 9th, 7-5. Here's Jose Abreu. Takes one outside for ball 1. Pitch again from Barrios. Swing and a miss. Abreu is now at a 1-1 count. Mariners lost to the Brewers today, 5-4 in Seattle. 1-2 the count here on Jose Abreu. And he got him. So the Astros leave 2 on base here in the first. We're through 1, scoreless in Houston. Welcome into the top of the second. George Springer to lead it off for Toronto against Luis Garcia. Swung and line to third, but foul. 0-1 here on Springer. Last game went 3 for 5 with a home run and 4 RBI. Springer continues to heat up. Swing and grounded right to third base. On to first, 1 down.
He's down.
Batting now is Nathan Lucas. He's in the lineup today, hitting .263 on the season. The pitch. Swung and grounded and through for a base hit to right field. Blue Jays their first base runner of the night. A man on and 1 out here in the top of the second. Batting out for Toronto is Alejandro Kirk. He's hitting .308 on the season. In for Danny Jansen tonight. Here's the pitch. Swung in line, just foul to third base. Blue Jays trying to threaten here inside the second inning. Here comes the pitch from Garcia. Ready again from Kirk. This is hit well, but on the run and making the catch for the second out, 2 down. Ayers grabs that one. Batting out for Toronto is Kevin Kiermaier. He's back in the lineup. Here comes the pitch from Garcia. This one down the line, but foul.
Yep, that's foul.
1-1 on Kiermaier. Top 2 here from Houston. Scoreless between the Astros and the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch again to Kiermaier. Swing and a miss. Kevin behind 0-2. The Blue Jays with a win can get their first sweep of the season, now 12-6 on the year. Here's the pitch from Garcia. Swing and a miss. Down goes Kevin Kiermaier. The Blue Jays leave 1 on base. We're through the top of the second. Scoreless here in Houston. Welcome into the home second. Chaz McCormick to lead it off. 8-0 Cubs beat the A's today in Oakland. Fouled off here by McCormick. Blue Jays threatening. 4 for 6 in his career, McCormick against Barrios as he hits this to right field. The Dalton Varsho has room for the first out. Batting now for the Astros, Corey Lee hitting .205 on the season now. It's gone up since his last 2 games against the Jays. He's having good hits. Here's the pitch again from Barrios. Doesn't chase, 1-1. If you're just joining us, bottom 2 here in Houston. Third and final game of this 3-game set. Scoreless in Houston at the moment. Marlins beat the Giants today 3-2 in Miami. Tight game there. Here's a swing and a miss. Lee now even in the count, 2-2. Barrios will try to get him the chase. Here it comes. Ground ball. This one, Biggio stops it onto first. Followed by Lucas, and the man is safe. So Lee makes it. 1 out. It's going to be considered the base hit. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Big strike on the bottom left corner of the plate. Rockies beating the Pirates 6-1 today. And Dubon went around. He's behind 0-2. Barrios got him. Swing and a miss. Down goes Dubon for strike 3. Batter now for the Astros, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss. 0-1 on him. A man on base. 2 out. 0-2 the count now on Myers. Here it comes. And he got him. That will end the second inning here in Houston. We're scoreless through 2. Welcome into the top of the third. Leading off for Toronto is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3-2, the Nats lead the Orioles in the 5th. The pitch. Tagged to left field, but fouled and shoots by Guerrero. 0-1, he's behind. The Blue Jays trying to sweep here. Here's the pitch. And that is gone! Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to left field. A solo shot here in the top of the third that puts Toronto ahead 1-0 here in Houston. They've led in every game in this series. They have, and there it is right there, the solo shot to put them in front. Guess who again but Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Well, he's pumped about that, and so are the Blue Jays. With a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third for Dalton Varsho, who's also heating up. Here's the pitch. And now Varsho drives that to the gap in center. That will find the wall. Dalton Varsho on his way to second. He'll stop there with a double. Back-to-back extra base hits for the Blue Jays to start the third. Varsho with his 4th double of the year. Here's Kevin Biggio 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch to Biggio. Nobody out, man on second. Swung and fouled into the seats in right field, 0-1. Just joining us, the Blue Jays lead at 1-0 top three here in Houston. Here comes the pitch again. Garcia ready, deals. That is hit well to right. But on the line, 2 down. Heading to third is the runner, and he makes it in safely on a bad throw. So Marshall in the third with 1 away here in the top of the third. The batter is Santiago Espinal. Blue Jays with an RBI situation here. Chance to go ahead by 2. Here's the pitch to Espinal. He grounds this one right down the line. They're going to go to the bag and let the run score. 2 down. Sacrifice RBI for Espinal. 2-0 Toronto. The batter is Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays here. Here comes the pitch. Bichette to left. Given a ride, but into the seats, a foul ball. 33 hits, 9 home runs in this series for Toronto. Here's the pitch, and this is grounded, just foul to third base. 0-2 on Bichette. 7-3 Guards beat the Tigers earlier today, taking 2-3 from Detroit. Here's the pitch against Bichette. Swing and a miss. High heat from Garcia. We're through the top of the third, but the Blue Jays get 2. Guerrero a solo shot, a sacrifice ground out. 2-0 Toronto. We go bottom 3. Welcome into the home third. Michael Brantley to lead it off for the Houston Astros. Swinging a ground ball. That's going to find a way through for a base hit. Marshall will cut it off in right field and throw into second. The runner stays put at first. Rangers continue to be hot. They beat the Kansas City Royals today 4-2 from KC. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So Hensley behind 1 and 2. He fouls that pitch off. Here it comes again. Ground ball. Guerrero on to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time, but they get the lead runner. Good play by Guerrero on a tough bounce. And here is Jose Altuve. No grounded foul. Astros down by 2 here in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on Jose Altuve. Ready again from Barrios. Tagged to left field, but curving foul into the seats. 2-0 Jays, bottom 3. This is Sky to center, dropping fast, and Springer isn't going to get there. That bounces over his head. He'll throw into second base. Second and third for Houston. 1 out. It's a blue double to center field. The batter is Kyle Tucker. Swinging a foul off. He's behind 0-1. Houston threatening here in the home third to get it right back. Here's a fly ball to right. Marshall, long run, but is he going to get there? He is not. Foul ball 0-2 on Tucker. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again to stay alive. Second and third, 1 out for Houston. Here in the third, the pitch. Tag to right field. Kyle Tucker's just gone deep and given the Astros the lead. A 3-run shot here in the bottom of the third for Kyle Tucker on an 0-2 count. But runners at second and third and 1 out. And the Astros have a 3-2 lead. Beautiful swing by Kyle Tucker. You cut that down. He's given a good pitch. Doesn't make a mistake on it. Puts the Astros in front. Here's Jose Abreu. The problem for Barrios this year has been the home run. Swing and a miss. Jose Abreu. 50 pitches already for Barrios. We're only in the third.
Nope, outside.
That misses outside. 1-1. Well, if you're just joining us, Toronto had a 2-0 lead, but now 3-2 Houston. Swing and a miss. Abreu now behind 1-2. Here's the pitch again. Tag to left, but fouled into the seat. Ready again, the pitch from Jose Barrios. And he got him. He went around for strike 3. Batter is Chaz McCormick with 2 down now. Here comes the pitch. Side, ball 1. 4 for 7 in his career against Barrios. Here it comes. It catches the corner for a strike. 1-1 here. Bottom 3, 3-2 Astros. Missing outside, 2-1. 57 pitches already for Jose Barrios. Swing and a miss, and now the count even at 2-2. Ready again from Jose. doesn't chase. It's way outside. Full count here on McCormick. He got him on the 60th pitch of the night for Barrios. He strikes out McCormick, but surrenders a 3-run shot to Kyle Tucker. It's 3-2 Astros going to the 4th. Welcome into the top of the 4th. George Springer to lead it off for the Blue Jays. Trailing here in this one. This is line to left field, but on the run, catch is made by Bregman. 1 down. Sorry, that's Bayers. The batter now is Nathan Lucas. 1 for 1 with a single tonight. As he pops this one to center, dropping fast. But the catch is made in center field by McCormick. 2 down. Right now for Toronto is Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher.
Here comes the pitch to Kirk. Long in line, foul to third base line, 0-1 on Alejandro. Blue Jays had a 2-0 lead, but Houston has the lead now. Here's the pitch. Line to left field by Kirk. On the run, it is caught back against the wall by Mayers. And we're through the top half of the 4th. Jays go in order. Astros coming up, they lead 3-2. Welcome into the home 4th. Corey Lee to lead it off for Houston. Outside for ball 1. Last 5 games, 3 runs scored for Lee. Takes a strike bottom left corner of the plate. So Astros edging the Blue Jays at the moment, looking to prevent a sweep.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Toronto looking for their first sweep of the season. 1 and 2 here. The pitch. Got him. Bottom of the plate. He watches strike 3. Lee argues, but it's right on the corner. And there's 1 down for Mauricio Dubon. Here's the pitch to Dubon. Swinging a hard cut for strike 1. 26th round pick in the 2013 draft of the Houston Astros. Quickly behind, 0-2 from Jose Barrios. Almost up to 70 pitches here in 4 innings. As he watches strike 3. Back-to-back batters watch strike 3 come in. There's 2 down. The batter, Jake Mayers, made 2 great plays last inning for Houston. Grounds it here, softly to Barrios, on to first, and it's bobbled by Lucas, and the man reaches. That'll be a throwing error. The batter now is Michael Brantley. Swing and a miss, he's 1 for 1 today. Baker looking for something out of Brantley here as he grounds it foul. 0-2. Astros 3, Blue Jays 2, bottom 4. Here's a ball that gets caught by Guerrero. Jumping at third base, he makes the play, and we are through 4 here in Houston. 3-2 Astros. Welcome into the top of the 5th. Kevin Kiermaier to lead it off for Toronto. If you've heard the Blue Jays and the Yankees, the Field of Dreams game coming between those two as this is bobbled. Varsho will reach on the bunt and run. Or sorry, that's Kiermaier, but it definitely looked like the speed of Dalton Varsho. Here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a man on and nobody out here in the 5th. Guerrero hits that to left on the run, but Mayers is there for the first out. 1 down, and going back to first is Kiermaier. Now batting is Dalton Varsho. 1 for 1 today. Here comes the pitch. Varsho doubled his first time up. He lines this to center field, and it is caught by McCormick. 2 down. Great play by Chas McCormick in center. On the run, he had to be ready for that. The batter for Toronto is Kevin Biggio, 0 for 2 today. Luis Garcia has held the Jays to 2 runs on 3 hits. Now 4 with that leadoff bunt single. This is line to first, and Abreu is there for the out. We're through the top half of the 5th. 3-2 Houston here in Houston. Welcome into the bottom of the 5th. David Hensley to lead it off for Houston. The pitch. In there for strike 1. The Blue Jays had 2-0 lead, but Kyle Tucker, a 3-run shot, put Houston in front. One a little outside, 1-1 on Hensley. Blue Jays trying to find a way to sweep the Astros. Here's a ground ball up the middle. Bichette stops it on to first. It's not in time. Outlegging that was Hensley for a base hit to start the 5th. Batting now is Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss. Strike one on him. A man on, nobody out. Skies this to left field. Kevin Kiermaier running in. He's under it, and it drops for a base hit.
Yep, he made it.
And the throw to second not in time. So the first two reach here in the fifth for the Astros. Kiermaier had a chance to get that ball, but it dropped so fast it dropped in front of him before the catch could be made. 2 on here for Houston. Ground ball by Tucker. Lucas stops it. Throws to first on the run for the first out. They advance to second and third. The sacrifice ground out by Kyle Tucker.
First baseman.
Batter now for the Astros, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2. Swinging a ground ball. Barrios is there. On to first. It's bubbled by Lucas. Runner coming home. The throw. Not in time. Another error cost the Blue Jays. It's a 4-2 lead for the Houston Astros. And the batter is Chas McCormick. Swing and a hard cut for strike one. So the Astros have 4 straight runs now for a 4-2 lead. Here it's popped up behind the plate. Kirk has room. Just enough. He makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Bag out for Houston is Corey Lee. Takes a strike bottom left corner of the plate. 4-2 Astros here in the fifth. The pitch. This is skied to center. George Springer has room. He makes the catch in center field. We're through 5, but an error scores 1 for the Astros. They're up 4-2. We head to the 6th.
Your attention, please.
Welcome into the top of the 6th inning. Santiago Espinal, the leadoff for Toronto. Here's the pitch.
Alex.
Hits that to center, down for a base hit. Leadoff single to start the 6th inning for Toronto. No home runs in this game today for the Blue Jays. This far in this one. And batting now for Toronto is Bo Bichette. 0 for 2, he lined out his last time up. Here's the pitch from Garcia. Bichette to left field. That's going to the wall, and it's going to get there easily on a hop. Bichette into second. Espinal into third. And it's second and third. Nobody out here in the 6th for Toronto. Bo Bichette is 13th double of the year. Toronto threatening to get this even. Here is George Springer. Here's the pitch to Springer. And he goes for the bunt. Gets it down. The throw on to first. Stepping on the bag. A run will score. 1 down. Springer on the sacrifice ground out. Gets the Jays back within 1. It's 4-3. Batting out for Toronto is Nathan Lucas. A man at second and 1 out. He's 1 for 2 with a single today. Here's the pitch from Garcia. He'll take a first pitch strike here. Ready again from Garcia. The pitch from Garcia. And a steal attempt here. The throw into third. They don't get him. Bo Bichette steals third. And is a man at third with 1 out. The Blue Jays have the tying run 90 feet away. So here's Lucas with an 0-2 count and Bichette at third. The pitch from Garcia. Swing and a miss. Down goes Nathan Lucas. 2 down. Bichette stays at third. Batting now for the Blue Jays is Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 2 today. Set at third, 2 down. This would be a great time for him to come through. The pitch. Line to left field. Down a base hit. That'll tie the game. Bichette in to score. Kirk stops at first. 4-4. And the Astros will shake their heads about that one. At a 4-2 lead coming into this inning, and the Blue Jays find a way to get 2 here. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He squares the bunt, gets it down. Right to the pitcher. This will be tight. The throw is not in time. Kiermaier legs it out for a bunt base hit. 2-1 for the Jays for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the pitch from Garcia. And Guerrero hits this to shallow right. With room, Tucker. He makes the catch, but the Blue Jays tie it. We go bottom 6 here in Houston, 4-4. Welcome into the home 6, leading it off Mauricio Dubon for Houston. Takes the ball outside. Dubon 0 for 2. Last 8 games, 7 runs, but hasn't done much against the Jays in this series as he grounds one into the shift. Biggio's there, spinning, firing the first. Overhead, that gets by. Dubon into second base. That'll be a single plus an error, and Dubon is at second with nobody out here in the home sixth. Biggio on the run, chucks this over the first baseman's head, and that's an easy double. Here's the pitch, ground ball to first. Lucas is there. He'll run it to the bag for the first out to get Mayers. A runner the third for Houston, 1 down.
Up next to the Astros.
Batter now is Michael Brantley. Swings and grounds it to center, a base hit. That'll score Dubon. Astros back in front here in the home sixth, 5-4. RBI single for him. Here's Alex Bregman. He swings with a hard cut for strike 1. Rios has had his number as a ground ball here to Guerrero. On to second for 1. Back to first, a double play. Blue Jays get out of it, but they do give up the leading run again. Michael Brantley, an RBI single to center, scores Dubon on an error. And it is 5-4 Houston going to the 7th. So welcome into the top of the 7th. Dalton Varsho, the leadoff for Toronto.
Your attention, please.
Here's the pitch from Ryan Stanek. Blue Jays hit him around so far in this series. The pitch. Varsho grounds that to third. On to first for the first out. 1 down. Batting now for Toronto is Kevin Biggio. Blue Jays down by a single run, looking for their first sweep of the year. So close, but so far away. As Biggio lines this into the gap in center. He'll make a run for second. He'll easily stop there with a 1-out double here in the top of the 7th. The Blue Jays have the tying run in scoring position. Back now is Santiago Espinal. Here's the pitch to Espinal. Lines this to center, down for a base hit. Coming around to score. Here's the throw to the plate. It's not in time. Biggio scores and we're tied again. 7-7 here in the top of the 7th. An RBI single for Santiago Espinal. We've had a back and forth game all night long between these two teams. And the Blue Jays even again. Here is Bo Bichette. Cubs being the A's in Oakland today, 8-0. Brewers being the Mariners 5-4 in Seattle. Bichette, shallow to right. On the run and making the catch is Tucker, 2 down. Batting now for the Blue Jays, George Springer. 0 for 2 today, has been quiet in this one compared to the first 2 games of the series. Here comes the pitch to him. Lines it to center, down for a base hit. Springer aboard. A 2-out single to center field, and the Blue Jays have 2 on and 2 out here in the 7th. The new pitcher will be Seth Martinez. He'll face Nathan Lucas, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Here's the pitch for Martinez. Lucas flares this into left. Down a base hit. Runners will stay put at the corners. The bases are loaded, 2 out. Trouble now, and the batter for Toronto is Alejandro Kirk with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Kirk behind 0-1. This could be a turning point in this game if Kirk can come through. He got it tied earlier. Now he has a chance to give them the lead. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Quickly behind 0-2. Montero and Neris warming up for the Astros. 5-3 Nats in the 9th against the Orioles. Here's the pitch on Kirk. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here it comes. And he watches strike 3 right up the middle. Alejandro Kirk was sleeping on that throw. A perfect chance to put the Jays ahead as it came up Main Street, and he watches it to leave them loaded. We go bottom 7 here in Houston, 5-5. So welcome now into the bottom of the 7th. The Astros and the Blue Jays tied at 5. Jose Altuve, the leadoff here for the Astros. And And here we go. Ready for the pitch. Barrios deals. Swing and a miss. Strike one on Jose Altuve. It's been back and forth the past few innings between these two teams. It's quickly 0-2 here on him. Ready again. This is tagged to right. That's dropping fast and down for a base hit. That'll go to the corner. Varsho has a good arm, but it's not going to be in time. It's a leadoff double for Jose Altuve. Batting now for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Takes the ball low. 5-5, bottom 7. The pitch from Barrios. Catches the plate, 1-1. Barrios' night should be done soon at 94 pitches. This one popped up. Kirk is under it, and he doesn't get it. And a chance for Tucker again. And he grounds it to get the man to third. On to first. Bobbled. Another error by the first baseman. It's first and third. Nobody out. Trouble for the Jays. Here's Jose Abreu. And this one gets away. The count 1-0. Ready again from Barrios. And this is not going to be good for Jose. He hits Jose Abreu. And the bases are loaded for the Astros with nobody out for Chas McCormick. So a pitching change for the Blue Jays. They're going to put in Tim Meza. With the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch strike, bottom left corner. Meza's been good this year in these positions. Ground ball foul, McCormick quickly behind, 0-2. Jays left them loaded in the top half of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Down goes McCormick for the first out. Batting now for the Astros, Corey Lee. I think a strike from Meza. Blue Jays in trouble here in the 7th. There's a ground ball foul. Lee quickly behind, 0-2. Ready again from Meza. This is skied to right, dropping fast. Varsho running in, but he has room for the catch. 2 down. And Dalton Varsho will stay put here. With 2 down and the bases loaded, here is Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. And Mauricio Dubon gets hit. And the Astros take the lead. So Meza gets the first 2 on strikeouts, but then hits a batter, and Houston has the lead, and the bases reloaded for Jake Meyers. The pitch. Swung and a ground ball. Bichette in the short hole. Throw on to first. Not in time. Another run scored. Astros ahead by 2, 7-5 here in the bottom of the 7th. Perfectly placed hit for Meyers. He's pumped about that. The Astros up by 2 again here, and because of that, just enough on it, and Bichette can't get it to first in time. The batter is Michael Brantley. Swinging a foul off, 0-1 the count on him. 7-5 Houston, bottom 7 here in Houston. Blue Jays looking for the sweep. Doesn't look likely. 0-2 here on Brantley for Meza. The pitch. And this is tagged to right, but foul into the seat. If you're just joining us, Astros have been ahead pretty much all game long. And he got Brantley. Was not patient on that swing, but the Astros scored 2. It's 7-5 Houston. We go to the 8th. Meza pumped with the Jays down by 2. So welcome now into the top of the 8th inning. Kevin Kiermaier to lead it off for the Blue Jays. Here comes the pitch from Abreu. Kiermaier gets it down the line, but foul. 1-1 on him. 2 for 3 today in the game, Kevin Kiermaier. Here comes the pitch again from Abreu. This is down the line to the first baseman. Kiermaier can run, but they tag him out. 1 away. Batting now for Toronto is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 7-5 Houston, top 8 here from Houston. Here's the pitch to Guerrero. Hits this high and deep to left. With room, Meyers. It's off the wall. Guerrero going for second. A good arm for Meyers into second base. And Guerrero gets in there safely with a 1-out double. The Blue Jays bring the tying run to the plate with Dalton Varsho. Here's the pitch to Varsho. Lines it to center. That's going to find a gap and score. Guerrero. Marshall on his way to second. The throw is by a mile. They get him. But the Blue Jays get a run back 7-6. Marshall down. Great throw by McCormick. In the outfield to second base. Here is Kevin Biggio, 1 for 4. The pitch to Biggio. And he taps it to left. Kevin Biggio has just gone deep and ties the game again. 7-7 here in the top of the 8th inning. The Blue Jays never go away, and they just showed it here. Down 7-5, things weren't looking good for them, but some extra base hits will help here inside the top of the 8th to get this game tied again. Here's Santiago Espinal against Brian Abreu, and Espinal squares the bunt right to the first baseman. They'll step on the bag. We go bottom 8, 7-7 here in Houston. Welcome into the bottom of the 8th. Here's Alex Bregman to lead it off for the Astros. Swinging a foul back, 0-1. Houston looking for fireworks here. And the hit here to left field. Kevin Kiermaier trying to find it in the light. It's going to drop in front of him. Bregman will head into second and stop there with a double. Another quick dropper that Kiermaier doesn't get to. And those are hard to read. Lead-off double here. Abreu fouls that off. Sorry, that's a Tuve. Here's the pitch, a man at second. Ground ball. This one, Biggio stops, throws to first, and it's doubled by Lucas again. They're trying to give him experience, but it's not doing them any favors with all the errors. Here's Kyle Tucker, first and third, nobody out. Grounded foul. Astros just need a ground ball and they can score a run. Swing and a miss. Tucker behind, 0-2. 7-7, bottom 8 here from Houston. The pitch. Got him. He watches strike 3. Kyle Tucker frustrated about that one. Talking to himself. And here is Jose Abreu. Swinging a hard cut there. Strike 1 on Jose. Ready again. He grounds this foul. Now 0-2. Astros looking to salvage the final game. And this might help. Fly ball to right. Dalton Varsho moving in. He makes the catch. Runner coming home. The throw to the plate is not in time. Sliding in safely is Bregman. And the Astros in front again, 8-7 here in the bottom of the 8th. It was deep enough. Here's Chas McCormick. Swinging the ground ball, foul, 0-1. Blue Jays down 8-7 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Grounded foul again. It stays 0-2 here on McCormick. Oh, we hope you're enjoying this one. Pretty stressful if you're a Jays fan. Looking to get ahead of the Rays by 2 games. They lost today, and the Blue Jays currently losing as a swing and a miss to get McCormick. We're through 8. Astros 8, Blue Jays 7. Welcome into the top of the 9th. The closer in Ryan Presley will come in. The first time the Jays are seeing him this series. Here's Bo Bichette, 1 for 4 tonight. The pitch. Hits it to left field, but Mayers has room back before the trap. Catch made, 1 down. Tag now for Toronto is George Springer. He's 1 for 3 today. Blue Jays have been told the first pitch swing. It's been doing them good this year, but first out here, a big one in the 9th. This is tagged to left. This is going to the wall, and the catch is made on the run by Chas McCormick. He's been over the field tonight making great plays, and the Jays are on their final out. The batter is Nathan Lucas. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Lucas. Lines that to right, dropping fast, down a base hit. Lucas will stop at first with a 2-out single here inside the 9th inning. Still life for Toronto as here comes Alejandro Kirk. Stranded the bases loaded his last time up. This is line to center, that's a base hit. Kirk aboard. 2 on for the Jays with 2 outs here in the 9th. So Kirk comes through, but he needed to do that exact thing earlier when they were loaded. Batting now for the Blue Jays is Kevin Kiermaier. 2 for 4 on the night. So here's Kiermaier. And he pops this up, but it's foul. 0-1. Ready again from Ryan Presley. Things are scary here for the Astros in the 9th. Trying to hold on, runners going. Here's the throw, and that's your ball game. Blue Jays caught stealing set 8-7 over the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays still cannot collect a sweep on the season. They'll head to New York, starting with the Field of Dreams game.